kneel down by Francois. It's going to be a third loss by a total of 10 points in the last 3 years, and they had leads in the second half of all of them. And this Florida State team is going to improve to 4-2. They get their first conference win. Keep slim hopes alive for the division title. They got to beat Clemson in a couple of weeks at home. Hope the Tigers lose another game. Hope Louisville loses a game. But for now, forget all that. It's Francois and a testament to toughness. And Fisher still perfect against Miami. And DeMarcus Walker expects him to rush the passer, to tackle the ball carrier, but comes up with that big high reach and a block PAT to preserve the victory. Cook rushes for 150 yards, and you go back to Sam. Good Jimbo Fisher.
Yeah, Coach, you just said wow. How would you describe what you just experienced?
Florida State, Miami. That's what it is. It's always been that way. Always will be that way. They got a great ball club. Our kids fought, scratched, and clawed, and played a great ball game. We had mistakes, but that's a Florida State-Miami game. It's great competition and heck of a game.
Speaking of competitors, the guy standing right next to you right now, your quarterback, as a freshman, to get banged up the way he did, take the shots he did, what can you say about his performance tonight, especially in the second? I'm
very proud of him. I'm going to say this. When your quarterback's not tough, your team's not tough. When your quarterback's tough, you got a tough team. He leads them the right way. He's doing the right things, and he's growing. I'm very proud of him tonight.
Last thing for you before I talk to DeAndre. Coach, there was so much conversation about your defense and what was going wrong and should you make a change and all that kind of discussion. What can you say about what your defense did tonight?
Charles Kelly and that defense did one heck of a job. Our kids battled, scratched, and clawed. Even when they tied it up, didn't quit. We went and got a block PAT. I mean, that's 2 weeks in a row they've done that in that situation. So there's a lot of, we got things to fix, there's no doubt. But our kids love us, they believe in what's going on, and we're going to get better.
Thanks, Coach. We'll talk to your QB now, DeAndre. Getting a little love from his coach. Not a lot of love from Miami tonight. They were all over the place defensively. Obviously, you're dealing with a shoulder injury. How would you describe, first of all, the pain that you were in, especially after you went down that first time?
Yeah, I was hurting a little bit, but my team needed me. So the trainers got me right, and I came back on the field and played a good game.
How do you do that, just mentally? I mean, I saw you trying to keep your shoulder moving at all times. Just from the perspective of a guy who's new to this, at this level, how do you do that?
Yeah, it got tight on me a couple times, but I just kept telling myself mentally, keep going, just keep playing. Don't worry about the injury. If I was thinking about my injury, I wouldn't be able to play. So I just blocked the injury out, focused on my game, and my mind, took over my body.
What stands out to you most about the way the guys around you helped you out tonight?
We just kept fighting. We kept on chopping. We kept making big plays and big moments. We stuck together. We stayed a family, and we've been through this before. We came in the games down early, and we fought back like we did tonight.
But not as a starting quarterback against Miami. So what's it feel like? It's got to be, I know you're hurting, but it's got to be a little bit fun, right?
Yeah, it's fun. I'm happy. Yeah, I'm really happy.
Really happy. Go get healthy. Thanks, DeAndre.
Sam, thank you. Great job. 11 of 13, 152 yards and 2 touchdowns in the second half. He also ran for 5 first downs as they'll take a piece of the sod here, put it back in the sod cemetery in Tallahassee. Fisher, Kirk mentioned the defense. They held the Canes to 276 total yards tonight.
Just an incredible game, and I thought what he said to Sam was perfect. This is Florida State Miami. And this is kind of what you hope for, is a competitive game as Dalvin Cook gets his 3rd win over the Miami Hurricanes in a town that he grew up in. Decided to go play college ball up in Tallahassee. He's fired up. But it was great. It was back and forth. Miami came out, kind of showed that this is a new era with Mark Richt, and then give DeAndre Francois and this Knowles team, a much battered Florida State team, a lot of credit for the way they persevered and fought back.
A couple things that really turned this game. Miami was